takes place deep in space.
In the vast universe of electronic music, some stars burn incredibly bright, yet remain unseen by many. Let's delve into the shadows of one such figure, Dana Kelley, a name whispered with reverence by deep house connoisseurs, yet largely unknown to the wider world during his lifetime. Known by aliases like DKMA and Callisto, his music was described as subterranean deep, a sound born in Boston, forged in New York, and echoing long after his passing. This is a journey into his world, guided by the idea that true artistic guidance is internal. We'll explore his life, his unique sound, and the legacy meticulously pieced back together. Our story begins in Boston, Massachusetts. Dana Lewis Kelley was born here on December 15, 1965, the son of Ophelia Bacon and Herbert Kelley. Boston remained his home throughout his formative years, forming his identity. His path wasn't solely musical initially. He graduated from prestigious Boston Latin High School, a foundation that hinted at a sharp intellect which would later inform his complex productions. Following high school, Kelley attended the esteemed School of the Museum of Fine Arts, Boston, now part of Tufts University. After receiving formal training in visual arts alongside his musical pursuits, he was also known as a fashion designer. This immersion in visual arts and design likely provided a unique lens through which he approached music creation. Principles like composition, texture, layering, and mood, essential in visual arts, seem to translate into the eerie, subterranean, deep textures and overall mood of his music. His internal guidance might have drawn from a confluence of creative streams, blending sonic ideas with principles learned through visual and tactile arts. While Boston provided the roots, the vibrant pulse of New York City offered the stage for Dana Kelley's musical contributions to truly flourish. He immersed himself in the influential deep house scene during the fertile mid-1990s, a period buzzing with innovation. While specific details about club residencies or direct DJ interactions within the NYC scene aren't readily available in public records, his impact as a producer during this era became undeniable and highly revered among the ones that dig deep. His earliest productions found a home on the legendary Strictly Rhythm label, immediately situating him as a significant talent. However, Kelley wasn't confined to a single sonic identity. He operated under various aliases, each a distinct channel for exploring different facets of his musical vision. As DKMA, an alias some speculate might stand for Dana Kelley, Massachusetts, he crafted tracks grounded in the deep. Soulful US house sound, yet often pushed boundaries with forward-thinking electronics and deep, infectious basslines. Then there was Callisto. Primarily releasing under this moniker on the highly respected Chicago label Guidance Recordings, Kelley ventured into even deeper, more exploratory territories. His Callisto productions were described as delving into the melodic and galactic, blending house music with elements of techno, ambient, and even the rhythmic complexities like jungle. Beyond these, he utilized other names like Dr. Pompeii or Crimp, and was involved in various collaborative projects. This proliferation of names underscores a restless creative spirit. A prime example of his prowess under his own name is the 1999 Alpha EP, hailed as a deep house masterclass with tracks like Thesis lauded for their subterranean deep quality. Despite the profound respect he commanded within the US deep house community, where he was regarded as a true original, Dana Kelley's name didn't achieve widespread international recognition during his lifetime. He remained an artist who flew somewhat under the radar on the global stage. The trajectory of Kelley's later life underscores this reality. There was a significant shift away from music. For 6 years leading up to his passing, Dana Kelley resided in Florida and worked outside the music industry as a technical support worker for a healthcare facility. This transition marks a stark contrast, from the dimly lit, rhythm-driven world of underground deep house to the structured environment of the office work. This speaks volumes about the precariousness inherent in pursuing a career as an underground artist. Despite producing tracks that will remain forever in the annals of deep house, the need for financial stability often exists in tension with the unpredictable nature of creative work. We can only speculate about his inner creative life during these years in Florida. Did the music cease entirely, or did it simply retreat deeper within, becoming a more private pursuit? Tragically, Dana Kelley's creative journey was cut short. He passed away on January 28, 2013 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, at the young age of 48. For many artists who operate under the radar, such an untimely passing could sadly mark the point where their music begins to fade from memory. However, Dana Kelley's monumental musical legacy found passionate advocates determined to prevent that. A crucial element in this preservation effort was his family, consistently credited in the liner notes of posthumous releases for their generosity and cooperation. The family safeguarded and shared an invaluable archive, over 20 of Dana's original DAT tapes. These digital artifacts contain not only masters of his known works, but also a wealth of previously unheard material, lost gems and unreleased tracks stemming from his most prolific period, generally considered to be between 1997 and 2002. This essential act of familial preservation then connected with a dedicated professional curation and distribution. Organizations like Above Board Projects, spearheaded by Brian Not Brian, collaborated with the appropriately revived Guidance label, the original home for much of Kelley's Callisto work. Together they undertook the meticulous task of sorting through, restoring, and compiling this rich trove of music. The outcome has been remarkable, a second chance for the world. Both old fans and new discoverers to experience the depth and breadth of Dana Kelley's artistry. Comprehensive compilation series like the Boston Boy DKMA volumes and the Guidance's internal Callisto series have brought his most sought-after tracks back into circulation, alongside previously unreleased material. These releases transcend simple reissues. They represent acts of musical resurrection, respectfully sourced, carefully restored, and often including poignant elements like unseen family photographs, an immense talent, quiet dedication, and the often harsh realities of life as an underground artist. He was hailed as a true original, an innovator whose signature subterranean sound carved a unique and enduring space within the history of Deep House. His journey exemplifies an artist whose vision, whose guidance, truly appeared to emanate from a deep internal wellspring. His posthumous rediscovery serves as a potent reminder of the importance of listening closely, of looking beyond the glare of the mainstream spotlight, and of the critical need to preserve the legacies of those artists who shape our musical culture, often from the shadows. Thanks to the family's foresight, combined with the dedication of curators and labels, the unique internal guidance that Dana Kelley followed continues to reach us, offering depth, soul, and inspiration. Go seek out his music. Explore the worlds of DKMA and Callisto. Let the deepness transport you.